Chief Meteorologist Nikki-Dee with KLBK's first warning weather.
Can we say perfect fall like weekend across the South Plains? But don't get too used to it. We're about to get back on that roller coaster ride, and this time it does include the potential for severe weather. Here's what's going on right now outside the KLBK studio. We do have a few clouds trying to push into the region. Right now majority of us are seeing clear conditions, if not seeing a few of those clouds here or there, but definitely, we do have that severe potential that is going to push further into the area over the next several hours. Right now, here's what we're looking at. Some isolated showers further over in New Mexico. Now, they are going to slowly push their way further off towards the east. And obviously, many of them to the north have already turned severe. This is something we've been looking and anticipating for days now, and now it is beginning to really push into effect. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for many areas, but particularly Roosevelt and Curry County. This continues until 9 o'clock Mountain Time. Again, that is 8 o'clock Central Time. Now, these storms, majority of them are just up towards the north, but they all are going to continue to elongate and push further into particularly along the state line and possibly even in the central areas as we go further into the evening hours. So we're going to keep a very close eye on this particular storm system. You can tell clouds out ahead of it. Muleshoe already seeing quite a bit of cloud cover as well as an edema, and this is just remnants of one particular thunderstorm that did begin to dissipate. But just because that one dissipated does not mean that we anticipate the rest of them too. And when they do begin to boom, we are looking to see them turn severe. Our main threats are obviously going to be winds in excess of 60 miles per hour and quite a bit of hail involved in these particular storms. Temperature-wise, looks pretty nice. So if you're not dealing with the weather, particularly off into the rolling plains, you've got a fantastic evening set up for you. 81 degrees right now in Spur. Here in the Hub City, we're coming in at 77, 75 in Toya, down in Lamesa at 79 degrees. And along the state line, temperatures still very nice and mild and kind of simultaneous what we are seeing in the central areas despite the severe threat, mainly for you guys along the state line. Now, reason being, we've got a low pressure system coming in. Along with the low pressure system, we also are dealing with the dry line setting up. So this low pressure is going to continue to push its way further off towards the east. And notice when you have the yellow, that is where we are anticipating that slight risk for severe weather that has been anticipated not only here in the first warning weather center, but also when it comes to the rain and outlook chances over at the SPC. So we're all agreeing that we are going to see potential for severe weather this evening. Then you see the green, that is an isolated chance for some non-severe but close to severe limit storms. That threat continues not only into tonight, but further into early tomorrow morning off into the rolling plains. Now, a closer look so you can kind of pinpoint where we are looking to see these storms tonight, starting along the state line over into Tucumcari as well as into Clovis, and we are already seeing these storms blowing up just to the north, turning severe rapidly. So if you are in the Panhandle, please be careful if you're going to be traveling, because these storms will just continue to clip the end of the Panhandle, but we're also looking for them to clip the edge of the South Plains as we go into the next several hours. Then we'll see a few of those trying to head into Amarillo and could see some right up and along I-27 overnight. Then we head into Tuesday. These storms are going to continue to linger into the overnight hours, and this is why we are looking to see some of it trying to pop up off into the rolling plains tomorrow early morning and then again in the afternoon. Again, some of these storms, winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. As far as the hail is concerned, right around 1 inch in diameter within all of these thunderstorms trying to push into the rolling plains tomorrow afternoon. But after that, we clear out and get this. We're ready for sunshine for 5 days. Yes, you heard me correctly. That's the first long spread of sunshine that we have seen in quite some time, and we're looking forward to seeing the sun. Although we do need the rain, don't get me wrong, but it is nice to have a little bit of variation when it comes to the weather. Tomorrow, we do have that severe weather threat in the early morning hours along into the rolling plains. Then it comes back as we go further into tomorrow afternoon. Wednesday, a slight chance of lingering isolated showers and thunderstorms in the early morning hours. Then Thursday, Terry, we have this massive cold front coming into the South Plains. This time around with this cold front, we don't have enough moisture at this point in time to see any of it, but we will have those temperatures dropping into the 70s by Thursday afternoon before warming back up into the 80s. And the average for this time of year is right around 80 degrees. Yeah. So slightly below today, and we're going to continue to see some trending up over the next several.
All right, well, I'm just excited it's fall. We're moving into fall.
We are proceeding, but I mean, we're getting close to 90 degrees on Wednesday. Well, may not be sweater weather for long.
It's not sweater weather today, but I was inside a lot.
We know.
Okay. Well, it takes a